Oh, there he is. He's literally right there, sitting next to us. God, there's the second DMCA. Suddenly I feel like we're playing Life is Strange. The new one looks good. Anybody see the reveals of it that have been coming out so far? Looks pretty cool. Ties into the first one as well with some of the characters. But at least we get the music, yeah. Not like on E3. Which, I mean, I can fully understand Twitch muting some of the stuff, like, you know, to avoid DMCAs on the co-streams. Good for them for being on the ball. But then Square Enix shows up and says, yo, we made a different video for you guys to play that doesn't have licensed music in it, so you don't even need to do that. Like, okay, cool, what did you put in its place? What do you mean? We just don't have any music. Oh. Well then, that made for some very interesting watching. It was like, really? It's Life is Strange footage and then Avengers and Final Fantasy stuff and none of it has music. Just, you know, the voice acting and the sound effects and that's it. Wow. The Life is Strange was good. The remaster for the first one was meh. Yeah, it's like, with the art style of Life is Strange, there's not a lot you can really do to remaster it, is there? It's like, literally all they did was like, make the contrast of the shading a little better. And it's like, well, they could have done that anyway, because it's not like graphics engines back then were incapable of that kind of shading. It was just part of the art aesthetic of the game. So, yeah, I don't think I'll be buying that. You know, because there wasn't a lot that needed doing to it. In my opinion, anyway. It was fine. So it's just like, okay, you're going to try and resell this? I mean, let's be honest. With the showing that Square put on, it's pretty damn clear that besides Guardians and, you know, what have you, what else was there? There was the Babylon Fall game as well. And we know they're working on Final Fantasy 16, but they didn't show it. I mean, they've already shown some of it, but they didn't show anything new. They're not, and the new Life is Strange, that's literally all they're working on right now. They didn't have a lot to show. Everything else was remasters and content packs for the Avengers game. It was like, okay. Yeah. Hell, they didn't even show the before and after shots of the Final Fantasy 1 to 6 pixel remasters that they're doing. I was like, okay, and you're going to show us like what it looked like before and after? What does a remaster of those old pixelated games look like to you? You'll have to find out, I guess. What? Uh-oh. Larissa's people caught us. Come on, stab him, Artifact. If I didn't have the Life is Strange, I would buy the remaster, but meh. Yeah, that's it. It's like there's no need to. It's not like they've added anything significant to it. The originals for the mobile? What do you mean? You mean the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters? No, they're remastering releases for Final Fantasy 1 through 6. But they're calling them the Pixel remasters. So they're not doing 3D work on them or anything like that. They're probably just uprating the resolution of the pixel art. But it's like they didn't show us what it looks like before and after. Like, this is the original, this is the new version. So we don't know if it's what it's going to look like, you know. So it's just weird. Show us yourself. What have you been? What are you? What have you aspired to become? I am no one. Yes, a girl is no one. Yes. A girl is one of the faceless. I am a person. I am what others see in me. That is just for a small fraction of your externalized identity. What does it mean to truly know someone, every facet of what makes you, to truly show someone every facet of what makes you you? This is impossible. I don't even know what I am. How could anyone else? To reach out to demand them to examine me, to look through their eyes at my own humanity. Love yourself through the love of others. Know yourself through the small rituals of truth. We're all one, breathing in unison, rhythmically becoming, pulsating. I am, I am, I am. We are, we are, we are. We. Who? Damn it, so this freaking thing couldn't just stabify the guy? I can't see any way to get it open. This is where I woke up, unfortunately. At least it's not a bucket. A locked door, I can't see anything through the keyhole. Where am I? What is this fucking container? Oh. Clarissa. What's up? Well, I'm gonna go over here then, screw you. You talk first, okay? I'm gonna take a shit. Now the game with the main character shirt guy. You're awake. Yeah, your turn to make the tea. All this technology here and no kettle. My apologies. Why did you hunt me down? Well, you didn't leave me much of a choice, I'm afraid. What is this thing inside of me? It's a symbiotic organism that splices its own genetic code with a host and rapidly expresses the new code. And now, in my hands, it's safe. He's got like a Bond villain layer through there as well. Look at that. Your hands aren't safe. They're dripping with the blood of innocence. No one I've dealt with has been truly innocent, but yes, I've had to take some extreme measures. In my family, it's expected. You're just making excuses. You're not ready to see the world through my eyes, and my only connection right now is the artifact inside of you. Or my only concern right now is the artifact inside of you. You want it to blackmail the apes? You still don't get it, do you? Doesn't matter. I promise we'll make this all painless as possible. This isn't going to work out how you think. I had better get going, Howard. I'm genuinely sorry it worked out this way. Clarissa, wait. Fuck you, Clarissa. I think I hear someone just outside. Doesn't smell like Clarissa. Swear to God if it's Renee. I'm still a little suspicious about her. No, it's a bunny. Belle. It's nothing personal, but I'm not supposed to talk to you, and yet you are talking to me. You failed at your job! What do you mean? There's just nothing I can offer you, and this will be easier for me if I don't know you. Yeah. Is Clarissa threatening you, blackmailing you? No, I have my own reasons for working for her. Do you always work for Clarissa? In a sense. Yes, she's the one that pays me. She gave me this job, but I have plenty of freedom to choose my own research. Why am I here? So we can run some tests on you, that's all I know. So Clarissa doesn't trust you, huh? She does. I just don't ask. Not everything is my business, but I'm sorry you're in this situation. Why do you care? I'm guessing you have no idea what the artifact was. You're just unlucky. None of this is personal. You make your own luck. Especially if you're a rabbit. You've got 2 lucky feet. You only need 1, right? Maybe I'll take the other one with me when I go. I best get back to my preparations. Wait! Nobody waits when I tell them to wait. That's just rude. There's a beer in my bag I bought from the super for supper, but I didn't pay for it. Ooh, is this something of bonus? Ooh. Hey, Dapus! Technically they have 4 feet, yes. Wait, what's that smell? I think it's coming from the vents. What in the 7 hells happened to our detective? Some kind of weird symbiotic alien artifact has attached. Also, I can't use the controller for this. Oh, I have to... You must have dropped this. It's mine now. Oh, you're awake already? Seems like the anesthetic is not very effective on you. I'll use more next time. Why? What's that you're saying? More painkillers. I can't. We need to start another test. I'm really sorry. This will change you too. Oh! Oh, stop poking me. Oh, you're poking me. Oh, you're poking me. Stop it. That's rude. Oh! It's an auto massager. Yeah, that is there. Oh, 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 oh. What are they doing to me? The transformation became undone and everything reverts back to discomfort and uncertainty, the true state of all things. Things that were done to us. We bursted into this new identity and we have to bear the brunt of losing it. Maybe we pushed too hard and damaged the shell that kept everything together. That gave us a definition. We are alone, all we have is ourselves. There is no longer movement, just stillness of passing through time, waiting for the end, for the borders to shift, for the start of a new purpose. There will be none. We wait patiently. We keep reaching into the past, our limbs sliding through the centuries of slimy gunk, feeling for bits of trauma and events that could somehow elaborate our anguish. We allow the stillness and feel through instead. Nothing stays the same, no one knows anything. We become... Ugh. Okay, so we still have the gloopy thing attached to us. Beyond Walls by Hiza Shafitz. Thanks, Belle. Open the cover. It's a handwritten note on the first page. Read it. To Belle, hope this little book helps light a spark when you're in a deepest dark. CB. Cynthia Bloodworth? Really? Damn. Open to the middle. Ah, page fell out. Take a look. It just came unglued. That's the problem with mass market paperbacks. Pocket it. I'll hang on to it just in case. Read the back of the book blurb. What are walls? The one that surrounds us physically and emotionally, and how do we break free? Continue reading. Physicist and award-winning writer Shafitz makes a blisteringly innovative investigation into the true nature of happiness. Put it down. Not the kind of escapism I had in mind, but it's better than nothing. This bandage is really itching. Inspect. The front of the bandage is speckled with dried blood, some of it unnaturally dark, most almost black. It's tight and pinching the skin beneath painfully. I guess we leave it on for now. I heard footsteps, pacing. Yeah, black blood. Ugh. Good morning, how are you feeling? What are the test results saying? I haven't yet had time to do my analysis, and I'm sorry, but there will be more. Don't try and feel better about yourself by being kind to me too. If it would make you happier to be ignored completely, just let me know. Yeah, I prefer real kindness, not empty posturing. It might be, yeah, it might be his blood that's been changed, because she just said that it was a symbiotic organism that attaches to people and then starts splicing its DNA with their own to become something new. So it could be for both. It could just be the blood that they both have now. I'm trying to avoid unnecessary pain while testing, and I'm your only company in here. There's not much more that I can offer. You could offer an open window and let some air in. That I can do. Thanks. Oh, Jesus Christ. What? What? A note for me? Howard, if this reaches you, I am where I found you, you on your arse at 9 every night. I showed the geezer your photo, told him to check the usual places. I'm sorry I didn't come back that day. I was being followed and I was worried about you. I've asked around, but you're holding out on me. I hope we can have tea again together soon. Oh, take back a reply. I have a blank page and a pen. I don't have long left. Found Eddie in an unknown organism. It's too dangerous. Be safe. That's all I've got space for. Thanks, friend. Fly safe. And you too. We are Venom, yes. A feather. Oh. Howard, please eat. Keep your strength up. Fuck you. Okay, this is coming off. Ah, that feels better. What are they doing to me while I'm unconscious? What are they hoping to find? Sniff the bandage. Smells of antiseptic with undertones of earthiness. Not the iron tang of blood, something more mellow. Is this what's become of my scent? Feel the stuff on the back. I don't know if I can bear to touch it with my hands. Sometimes I can feel it shifting. Touch it. An overwhelming feeling of something warm and living. There are hard ridges and soft pulsating plateaus. Can't deny it. This thing is part of me now. The tumors pulsate in response. They agree. Put it back on. Ugh. Ew. Food. Soup. I hate soup. There's a piece of bread and some butter in packets too. Look at the food. This will keep me alive, but it might destroy my will to live. Okay, try it. It's thick, bland, and somehow grainy. Pocket the butter. Might need the energy later. I'm done here. Take your disappointing gruel. I think I'm gonna be sick. Or don't. Yeah, how can you fuck up soup? Like, seriously. That's monumentally, like, incompetent of you. I want to speak to the chef. Yes? Your name is Bell. Yes, how did you know? Your name is just right there above what you just said. No, never mind. The tests have given me mind-reading powers. Oh, I guess it was inscribed on the cover of the book. I haven't looked in a while. Damn! Now I can finally finish my curse on you. Bloodworth gave it to you. And now I'm giving it to you. Maybe you can have preferred a radio or something, but not much signal here. A hand-me-down from Clarissa. I'm touched. I know it's not much, but maybe you'll find something in the book you can use. Please tell me all about who you really are. I suppose I owe you that much. Where to start? I'm a scientist, but there aren't many scientists like me. Ones that enjoy torturing people, you mean? Now, let's see, what does that mean? Yeah, don't break the fourth wall. But it's fun. Don't be naive. Rodents do not become scientists. It's not illegal, but it may as well be. So Clarissa lets you do what you love. Exactly, I get to live out my calling and maybe eventually prove my kind is capable of just as much as others. Like in the literature club, it's not fun. I don't think you really know what you want. What? Of course I do. The chance to practice my craft to illuminate the darkness is what I've always wanted. Clarissa kills people and sells their flesh to the apes. What are you talking about? Why would she do that? You're a scientist, you can work it out. Even if that's true, and it's that simple, I'm sure she has a good reason for it. You need to stop with this lesser evil shit. Maybe, but I remember what my life was like before her. I felt like I was a slave to society. All you did was get a prettier master. Easy to say for someone who's never had a master at all. I need to rest. Hey, Freya! You're here to kill chaos. No! Cause chaos. As you wish, thank you. I need to resist this. Fuck. Consume the butter. Maybe it will help. No? Damn it. Oh. Are we having dental work done? Oh, ow! Fuck! That's my... Ow! That's my rib! What are you doing? Your name is Jack McFinal Fantasy. Yes, Miss Bloodworth, the artifact is responding to tests. Oh, of course, I'll be very careful. It was all for nothing. The act of existing is enough. There is only change. What are we now? One with the past incarnations of self, one with the visions of futures never lived, one with the myriad of identities we've chosen, and those that were chosen for us. We are one. Need to get out today. I refuse to die here. When I know you're in there. It's stained and stiffed with blood. My blood. It's a dirty toilet with a sink on top. Soak the bandage in water. Maybe this will help. Now, what should I do with it? Howard, how are you feeling? What do you think? I can only imagine. In any case, please get ready for the next round of tests. We'll start soon. We don't blame you for this. Let's see if this takes a different tone. Thank you, Howard. I wasn't asking for forgiveness, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't relieved to hear that. We are ready. Please try and eat, it's important. Chunk of overcooked fish with undercooked rice. Ugh, look at it in disgust. Ponder the food. Things going in us. Are we what we contain? At least it's not soup. Should you drink the beer or not? Well, yes. Drink that beer. This meal looks upsetting. Somehow I'm not hungry. Alright, close your eyes and put some food in your mouth. The fish feels like wet toilet paper. Oh, the rice is kind of crunchy. You try to focus on absorbing the nutrients and forgetting the taste. Force it down. Ugh, investigate mouth. There's a serious fish bone in here. That could have killed me. Keep it. Why am I like this? Abandon the food. Whatever happens, I need to make sure the gas doesn't knock me out. My weapon of choice is the dinner tray. Gas will start leaking in any moment. I could tie the wet bandage over my mouth like a mask. Maybe I'll stuff the soaked bandage into the vent. No, there's not enough of it. Wear it like a mask. If it's tight around my mouth and nose, it should be effective at blocking the gas particles and buy me some time. Wrap it around your face. I don't feel too bad. I sure hope this works. I gotta think fast. Bella's expecting me to be unconscious. I could pretend. Risky, but it'd get the door open and at least get her to close to me. Feign unconsciousness. Oh no! Don't! Belle, stop. How are you conscious? Did the artifact somehow... We are becoming. I know you must hate me, but please, don't hurt me. I can... We are past hating. You don't have much time left. I think you should know that. Now find Renee, she's all that matters. Okay, you'll need these keys to get out of here. Wow, she's so compliant. We want to see the test results. It won't help. It's mostly raw data and they need analyzing and comparing. We need to see them. The files are on the computer over there, Howard. I'm so sorry. Goodbye. And then we consumed her. Alright, so we can't actually go that way. Blackboard. Yeah, just like... Yum. I don't understand any of this shit. I should smash this all up, but I'm so tired. Tests day 1. First suite of tests aims to work towards an understanding of the patient's physiological state through pain thresholds and responses. Initial tests conclude the patient has a far higher broad pain tolerance than the average subjects, along with a massive spike in aggression hormones. I mean, anyone would get angry if you were poking and prodding them. Full date range below. For this set of tests, we aim to establish a basic framework for understanding the artifact's effect on healing factors and motor control. Our initial conclusion is that, in this subject at least, the artifact has rapidly begun breaking down certain neural pathways while strengthening certain parasympathetic nervous systems. Aims of the third test suite will be to isolate the RNA and DNA functions and relationship. If the patient does not survive, we will perform an autopsy to attempt to recontain the artifact for further study. Read me. Are you? Are you me? Are we us? Are you? Are you? Are you? Am I? Ooh, am I? Who am I? Am I? What? That is a very large file as well for just that little bit of readme dump. I wonder if that's just what she's heard us muttering. Oh my god, this... There we go, this stick is bad. Look into extant data on the psychological trauma linked to neuropathy, correlation, thesis, psychosomatic impact of artifact. Also study effect of immune response to common viruses to those exposed to the extra-well environment compared to the intra-wall city. Has immunosuppressant effect. Why? Test day 3040? Tests continue. There's not many of us left. Time is running out, but hope perseveres. I persevere. We cannot let the line end here. Change is preferable to annihilation. We are all our genes. Our genes are all we are. We are, we are, we are. What? Weird. It was bizarre seeing the growth today. It sits on the subject's shoulders like a hoodie or something. Today's test proved that his pain tolerance is well above average, and I believe that he's been walking around with that thing on him for days, and he still hasn't dropped. It's a shame we couldn't track its effect it had on him from the start, and sometimes I wonder how much of that tolerance is him and how much is the artifact. Subject seems to be suffering nightmares. He groans, twists and turns, even whispers to himself in his sleep. I guess if he is sleeping at all, it's like he's having an imaginary argument with himself. He might not have much time left. Even if we were to let him out now, he wouldn't last long. In a way, he's better off here. Of course, he doesn't see it that way. We're wasting time here. These numbers and letters are inconsequential. We must go. We must become. We must be. Yes, we are. Are we just reading that? Like, is it something else, but we're just reading that text? His name is Howard. I don't know why I wanted to mark that down, but I felt compelled to. His name is Howard. Interesting. Right, so we leave this way. We're on the final act already. Hello, Clarissa. Wait, we play as oh my goodness. Minister, I trust you're well. I'm fine, Bloodworth, just busier than usual. Is the next delivery still on track? Indeed. I haven't heard from you in a week. Anything on your mind? Have I ever given you a reason to doubt me before, Minister? Not once. I must inform you that a most peculiar incident has occurred. Someone broke into my office. Any clues who could have tipped them off? Oh, my condolences. Clarissa, speak directly now. Do you have any information concerning who could have done such a thing? No, but if I hear anything, you'll be the first to know. It was the artifact's diary? It might have been. I mean, I wonder if we were typing those messages. That would have been really weird. Like, he's seeing them, but he doesn't realize he just typed it in. Alright, I believe you, for now. Minister, we are partners. I don't understand where this is coming from. If you hear something on the grapevine, let me know, please. This could impact us both. I understand. Stay safe. Goodbye, Clarissa. Have a wonderful evening, Minister. Oh my god, we play as Clarissa. You got a strut. Enter the bar. Oh no, Renee, they found her. I won't be intimidated, you know. I'm not trying to intimidate you. Hey Sam, how's it going, buddy? So being summoned at gunpoint is your idea of friendly. You should be honoured it was Suze I sent. Yeah, well, her manners could use some more work. She's loyal, that's all that matters. Oh yes, I'm sure that fear doesn't come into it at all. Thank you, Suze, that will be all. How did you find me? Some junkie let slip your name to one of my dealers. Fucking Larry. Bloodworth, you need to tell me what you know about Howard now. He's infected with a DNA splicing organism. What organism? What do you mean? She's just telling us straight up. It rapidly rewrites and mutates DNA. What? Where did it come from? My theory is it was found beyond the wall. Fuck, Clarissa, please. Just tell me what happened to Howard. Did you hurt him? He escaped. You didn't follow him? He's alive? Where? I think he is. We could look for him, you and I. You're not that fucking smart if you think I'll do anything with you. Is this why you brought me here? A mind like yours can surely hazard a guess. You want to find out what I know and tidy up your loose ends? Wrong, I want us to work together. I knew you were crazy, but you think I want to work with a mob boss that conspired with the ruling elite to eat the innocent? You don't know the whole story. I'd love to hear it, but I wonder how reliable the narrator will be. I'll try my best, Renee, okay? You know, reading out loud isn't my forte. Would she justify it as like, oh, I only sent them the shitty people in life? I think she would, actually, yeah. Rapists, abusers, wife beaters, that kind of thing. Even scum doesn't deserve to be eaten. So that really was a thing then. They were just eating people. Ew. Maybe, but it helped me get control of the apes. You're a murderer. It's done. What matters is our next step. Go to prison. That's the next step. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I read your book and you've proved you're not afraid of the apes. Oh, I'm afraid of them, now more than ever. I want to bring down the apes and their wall. Excuse me? I need someone who can be the face of it all. Are you out of your fucking mind? You and I might be the only sane people in the city. Do you mean to literally bring down the wall? The wall is stifling us and we're decaying inside of it. It's a waste of resources, or when you see what's possible beyond it, you'll know. Ooh, let's go with that. Hey, Tusa, how's it going? The once you saw an ad that had you interested. Movie coming to Prime in a couple of weeks called The Tomorrow War. Oh, I've never heard of that. Interesting. I'm doing good, thank you very much. How are you doing, Tusa? When you see what's possible beyond it, let's go with that. Let's see what that leads to. You're drinking a free beer, Felix. Nice. Best kind of beer. Best kind of anything is the free kind. The wall is there for a reason. There's nothing but death beyond it. The apes are exploring out there. It's safe. What? What are you saying? Scavengers are looking for remnants of lost civilizations out there secretly. And you know this how? The technology that infected Lator was found there. Oh, and I had a tunnel built. Comes out far away from the wall. I can take you there if you like. I don't understand. You were working with the apes. How exactly do you think things will improve when they're not in power? People are dying from poverty. Women are dying at the hands of men. Who do you think is at fault? Or I read your book. You know the answers. They won't be around. That's enough. Now let's go with the second one. People are dying from poverty. Women are dying at the hands of men. Who do you think is at fault? Can't really argue with that. The revolution will happen slowly and inevitably like a tide. The military, the police, they're loyal to the apes. They'll squash it before it builds any momentum. People will die violently. I've caused cracks in their ranks already. They can be widened. It's a lofty ambition for a murderous drug pimp. You already had power. Why risk on something like this? Revenge, peace, absolution? Wow. Damn. Time travel plus aliens. Oh, that does sound interesting. That's my shit. I'm into it. Let's go with this. It's not real power. I want the real thing. Freedom. Freedom is the true power. I'll just be helping install you as a dictator. That's the last thing I want, or no, I want others to step up. Let's go with that. I kind of like the idea that Clarissa's got these, like, big plans of societal change. Trying to take it easy today? Nice. Sounds good. Easy days, best days. But what's in it for me? I risk everything by trusting you and you expect me to forgive you? You have to decide that for yourself. How convenient. Have you considered you may be delusional? Things are getting worse quicker than you know. Well, Bloodworth, this has been delightful. Can I go now, or was there something else? Sure you don't want to stay for a drink? You have 2 days to think. Oh, I'm going to have plenty at home. What happens if I miss the deadline? You'll be on the wrong side of history. Bloodworth, I still think you're a conniving piece of shit, but I'm not saying no. Be sure I'll tell you my thoughts one way or another. That's all I ask. Good luck, Renee. Felix, just as I was taking that drink, you spent those points. Good stuff. I'll have another one. Renee, at last, it's been easier to get a table for two at Dorsia than to get a hold of you. The invitation is still open, by the way. The oysters are to die for. Something came up personal. Who was so important you couldn't even speak to me? How's the latest draft of the chapter on my department coming along, by the way? Who's the boss? Who is this guy? The latest draft on the chapter on my department coming along? I don't think we've actually found out who she's working for yet. That chapter is the only reason you care about the book. Is it so wrong that I have a vested interest in allowing you the freedom that no one else would give you, I might add, to explore your literary interests? Well, time to explore your own literary interests. I'm not sure I understand whether you're making a joke or suffering from one of your episodes. I must say I'm in no mood for games today. You'll never let this book tell the real truth. There's no such thing as the truth, you petulant bitch. I've paid you for a book and I'll damn well get one. Do you think you can survive without me? Money's not the issue. I need freedom. Renee, you're nothing without me. You had one failed book and now you have a chance for greatness. You'll never have someone like me on your side again. With you, I'll just be a puppet chasing after scraps of recognition. And you still are. I hope you enjoy your childish new fancy while it lasts, and while you last. Yeah, for whatever comes next, I'm ready. Ready? Don't make me laugh. You're a pampered, failed writer with no idea how the world really works. We'll soon see. So she's made her choice. That makes me think that she was writing this book for the apes. A beautiful day outside. No time to relax. Howard's letter. Oh, yeah. Howard's letter to me. He didn't say where he was. Perhaps he didn't know? Think about the note. His message was so morose. Were you suffering, Howard? Where are you? I'm so sorry. You could still be alive. You didn't deserve this, my friend. At least he knew I was looking for him. Fuck, Howard, why didn't you come back to me? Clarissa said people could live over the wall. Who knows, maybe there are others over there, and Howard will find them? Is it all my fault? I convinced him to go to Science City and made him feel it was our last chance. Not my fault he had the same information as me. Either way, I'll finish what we started. What would you think about Bloodworth's offer, Howard? I really wish I could ask you. Okay, I have things I should be doing. Like making tea. The black tea. The same tea he made for me. We shared only a couple of days together, yet everything reminds me of him. I miss him. Aww. We had a real connection. It's rare. He's gone now, maybe forever, but he gave me hope that things could be different. That there is future. I will hold on to it. Right, so what am I supposed to do in here then? Call Howard's mom? Oh no. Come on, Renee, you can do this. You owe it to him. What am I gonna tell her? Fuck, come on. Hello, who is this? Helen Latour? My name is Renee Wilson. This is concerning your son. Oof. That's what I got if they sequel bait this game. Oh, here we are. The artifact. We are here. We are all who persevered. What's the use in Velis... in what? Velisation? Never heard of that word before. The end is built into the beginning. We come to existence and then we come out of it. We were once a baby. A fetus, a fetal potential of a person. No past, no present. What became of that baby? What happened to us all? We became a miserable husk of rotting flesh full of bitterness and regret. No. We survived and we kept on. Separate ourselves into atoms and pull by the threads of origin, follow their path from the moment of conception and end up in the nowness. What do we see? Definition is inescapable. What happened will happen again. Flesh that speaks again. We are, we are, we are. Nothing, empty, longing void of insatiable desire. Wow, you feel attacked? Yeah. Flesh that speaks again. We are, we are, we are. Reconciliation of past forms and lives not yet lived. Things that happen, things that are bound to happen. A humming harmony of a being in perpetual becoming. We are at peace. When the landscape of the past and the future in its dizzying complexity is laid out in front of us, what would our choices be? There is no choice. The choice is made, we become. And we persevere, we change. We can't escape the pain, let the pain become us, revel in its beauty. We change, but we change nothing. Oh, damn. So we're out in the wasteland, beyond the wall? And credits. No, I don't know. Maybe. There's the faintest hint of a windmill in the background there, look. So I wonder what happened here then, you know, like... We know this is potentially the ruins of human civilization and that all the animals then evolved into, like, fully sentient, you know, technologically proficient beings and made their own city. Oh. Oh, there's more coming in the background. And then they put up a wall around that city, though. And it's like, did they just suddenly, like, spontaneously become... you know, a developed society? Is that how it happened? We're slowing down. And what caused it? Was it something to do with this organism? Did it bring about the downfall of humanity, but then the rise of animals? So many unanswered questions. I need to know these things, and I don't get the feeling we're gonna know. I think this game's gonna end without... oh god. Without us ever knowing. Oh god. Oh god, it's getting... was that? No, game, no! Oh! Why? Fucking sequel bait, no kidding. Oh man! What even happened there? I understand nothing, yeah, I mean, that seemed anticlimactic. This game got quite a lot of bad reviews, and you know, a lot of people said it was down to the story just kind of changing direction suddenly and genres, and then becoming very unfulfilling in the end. But that reminds me of Tales of the Neon Sea was like that, and I liked it for that. I liked the fact that we got nothing at the end of it that really made much sense, you know? It was like, okay, so we had a load of unanswered questions about a lot of things that were going on, and the story went in a different direction. Like, it branched off, like, okay, well, we've got this murder mystery thing going on, but we need to stop this from happening as well. And then it was like, it all became about that one branch, and the other thing just got left, like, hanging there, just nothing being done with it. Like, oh, okay, I guess we don't resolve that. You know, man. Yeah, I can see why people gave it bad reviews. I don't think I would agree with them in that sense, but when you can only give something a thumbs up and a thumbs down, it's hard to be subtle, you know, and say, oh, well, that's a weird ending. The game was good though, and I enjoyed the feels in it. You know, it had really good atmosphere, I think, is what I would say. The music was good as well. I liked how it flowed, like the conversation system was good. It seemed like it gives me anxiety, but I'm trying not to get anxiety from games that they give you multiple choices in conversation, like it give you a conversation tree. I like to explore a whole tree of conversation. I don't like to ask a question and have other options removed. You know what I mean? Unless it's a different way of asking. I like, you know, if you give us, you know, 3 things we could ask, not 3 different ways to ask the same question, 3 things to ask, and I ask one of them, and then it takes the conversation away from the other 2 things. Ugh. But at the same time, that's a good way to do it, because you get something just different every time. Wonder if it could finish differently. I'm wondering that. Are there different endings? Like, did we have choices that were there that we didn't see to begin with, and like take the narrative in a different direction by playing it differently? But I don't feel like we did have any other options. Like, we went, I don't know, maybe what we tell Larry to do, you know, maybe that's where things branch. Maybe that's the branching point, if there is, because we told him to go look for Renee, and then that got Clarissa to invite Renee over. What if we'd have asked him to do something different? Would we have had a different option? You know, would we have been caught by Clarissa's people? Because it was because of that, you know, that I think either way that might have happened though, because Larry apparently went to go get some drugs and talked about his friend Howard, and that was it. That's how they found them, right? So I don't know, maybe there are different ways, maybe there aren't. Is there a way we can you know, not be infected by the thing? I don't know. Could be. We can look if there are multiple endings. Yeah, I mean, now I've played the game, I would look into it myself and find out later. See if there are different endings to the game. That would be pretty cool if there are, you know. But, yeah, that was interesting. If they make a second one of these, I'll be all over it. Because it'll be like, show me more. What the fuck happened there? You know, like, please tell me. I need answers. I have more questions now than I had at the start of the game.